Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tatvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Om. Adorations to Sadguru, who is Brahman, the giver of supreme bliss, embodiment of pure consciousness, one without a second, vast as the ether, infinite, eternal, beyond the three gunas and their modifications, the supreme preceptor. We begin with concentration exercises on slide projections. And you have before you Sankat Mochan, Lord Hanuman. Hanuman is mind that has been touched by Lord Rama's grace. Chitta touched by grace, and his embodiment of strength to face all challenges and come out victorious. His red color relates to divine love. His form, his monkey form, his mind being transformed. And his physical form as his source, like Om, the power of Om embodied. His mace breaks down all obstacles, and the mountain he holds is the Sahasrara Chakra, the source of infinite bliss, allegorically described as source of nectar. So, with all this in your mind, close your eyes. Om Shri Hanumate Namah. Open your eyes. Now you have before you water lily, an allegorical inspiration for your heart. Your heart should be like the water lily. If your sentiments become attuned to God's love, and that's the ideal to attain. So each time you meditate, do japa, invoke God's presence in your heart, and mentally visualize what has become of your heart. How does your heart has become transformed? Your sentiments are beautiful petals. And the center of your heart is a radiation of gold, and that's the divine presence. Closing your eyes, next open your eyes. Here you have the peacock with spread out wings. An elegant beauty presented by nature. Allegorically, the mind that has developed divine virtues becomes like a peacock, awaiting the shower of grace. Divine virtues are Daivi Sampat. Humility, compassion, control of senses, control of all the malas, gross impurities, and countless virtues. Closing your eyes, think of the joy of enjoying the shower of grace, and you have become like a peacock. Next, open your eyes. You are being taken to great pilgrimage center that's called Lakshman Jhula in Rishikesh, Himalayas. A bridge across the Ganges River with profound spiritual associations. Closing your eyes, try to develop a divine feeling that you are crossing the bridge to go into the deep parts of the Himalayas, where there is the greatest shrine, Badri Kedar. But basically, enjoy the presence of the Ganges river. The breeze laden with moisture contains the grace of the Ganges, Ganga Devi. And it relates to spiritual vibrations that have been generated through centuries by sages and saints. So a kind of subtle inner mystic satsanga is being enjoyed. So closing your eyes, next open your eyes. This Amazon forest light, symbolic of grace, showering through your unconscious, subconscious. Closing your eyes, mentally visualize and develop that type of affirmation. The divine grace is pouring into your personality as if you are enjoying the forest light, relaxing in the forest in most inspirational atmosphere. Next, open your eyes to a picturesque setting of nature. This mountain shimmering with snow, trees lush with greenery, and a stream that goes on flowing, bouncing through the rocks towards the ocean. An allegorical presentation of your own personality. Try to attune yourself to this picturesque setting of nature. Your spiritual potential is like the mountain with snow. Divine virtues, they are like the lush green pine trees or other trees. and your life flows on. Sparkling with divine support, bouncing over the rocks, flows on to where? To be united with God. Your eyes closed. And next, amazing sunset over the ocean. An allegorical presentation of samadhi. And the mind has become absolutely calm. It stretches out like the ocean, lit up with the light of God, the light of Brahman. So eyes closed and try to have that affirmation that your mind is calm like the ocean, shimmering with divine love. The entire universe has turned into ocean of love. An ocean of love is ocean of delight, ocean of joy, ocean of bliss. Now imagine you are seated by the ocean during a full moon night. And you are practicing attunement with the ocean. This is a breathing exercise. As you are breathing in deeply, surf is coming up towards you with a chorus of Om, Om. And it enters deep in your personality. Bringing thrill to your body, mind, intellect. And as you breathe out, you are pouring yourself into the ocean, communing with God, internally and externally. There is nothing but divine self. Breathing in, surf comes up towards you and folds you with a chorus of Om. Breathing out, you enter into the ocean. The surf moves away and your heart flows on to commune with the ocean. Inwardly, communion with God. Outwardly, communion with God. Now imagine you have turned yourself into a beautiful swan. And you have before you a divine adventure. To fly and to soar. To be united with God, who is shining in the form of full moon in the blue sky. With a delightful heart, you take up this mystic project. First, look at the ocean, shimmering in the light of the moon. This sight of the ocean is awakening love of God. And you begin to fly and soar, enjoying down below the beauty of the vast ocean. Up, you face layers of silvery clouds. And it is a thrilling experience as you go across the layers of illusion. Finally, you emerge in the vastness of the blue sky, face to face with the moon. Experience of divine darshan. But enjoy the darshan in 3 stages: physical, mental, and at your heart level. Turn your attention to the physical body. that's being inundated by grace of God, healing grace of God, sweeping over your body from toes to the head. And develop a mystic view of your body. Deho devalayo prokto, jivo deva sanatana. This body is a divine temple. The soul in you is eternal God. Try to develop a mystic sense of visiting the greatest pilgrimage center, and that's right here and now. The healing grace of God sweeping over your body from toes to the head, with a prayer to heal your body of all troubles for the sake of attaining liberation. The body that is instrumental for leading you to liberation, that the body has meaning, purpose. Otherwise, body becomes a tool leading the soul to the cycle of birth and death. Relaxed feeling over the body from toes to the head, supplemented by the sweeping flow of grace, the healing grace sweeping over your body from toes to the head. Now enjoy the darshan of God for your mind. Follow allegorical setting. Mind, beautiful lake in Himalayan mountains. Mind that is rid of all worries about past and future, as well as present. As if you are going into a state of deep sleep without sleeping. And the mind is enjoying soft shower of rain, a gentle shower of divine grace, and is thrilled all over. The injuries that you have maintained in your mind through your memories of frustration, sorrow and shock, those injuries are being healed. The injuries that you experience in the present and the mind that is overpowered by worries for the future, all these being healed, nothing to worry about from the past. All that you have faced is divine Leela. A long dream. All that you are facing is also a long dream. And whatever you are thinking of future is a content of your dream. But now you are in deeper state, away from dream, divine sleep, which is same as spiritual awakening. Your entire mind is getting soaked by divine grace. Gentle shower descending upon the lake of your mind. And your mind becomes like a peacock, unfurling its wings, enjoying the shower of grace. Mind becomes the storehouse of divine virtues. Now enjoy the shower of the darshan for your heart. Follow allegorical setting. Heart is a mystic cave. Cave that is containing countless memories of all types of experiences, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. But now a window is opening in your cave of your heart, and a beam of grace, beam of light is entering your heart. How delightful. All the old memories of stress and misery, they are simply moving away. Your heart is turning to the experience of fulfillment of all expectations, param tripti. Communion with God. Turn your attention to the four great utterances, Mahavakyas of the Vedas. Prajnanam Brahma. Brahman is pure consciousness. The innermost I am. That's your project, to discover who am I. Move away from your ego, as you do during deep sleep. Ego-based world is the world of past, present, and future. Is the world of triad, subject, object, and interacting experience. It's a long dream. Moving away from ego was entering into profound peace. Here and now, you are diving into ocean of delight. All experiences require consciousness. But ego-based experiences are like shifting waves. They come and go. Transcending your ego, you are the whole ocean. Relative consciousness versus pure consciousness. Try to see the distinction. Your relative consciousness keeps you busy with stress, struggle, and all types of limitations. But no matter how limited you are, every relative consciousness is a shifting waves, and waves can't exist without the ocean. So turn your attention to that ocean and say goodbye to waves. Wave goodbye to waves. Prajnanam Brahma. Tattvamasi. That thou art. This is the instruction of the Vedic wisdom. I am not defined by relative consciousness. I am absolute consciousness. When you receive the instruction Tattvamasi, you practice Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. The result of the practice is a revelation. You are not defined by relative consciousness. You are absolute consciousness. Ayam Atma Brahman. This very self is Brahman, the Absolute. Led by ego, you view reflected sun. Think of a jar of water, and sun is reflected in that water. That reflection is a blend of the reality of the sun and the illusion created by the water. The real I am, the real shine that comes in your heart, the real shine in the jar, is the shine of the self, Sun God. Ayam Atma Brahman. Prajnanam Brahma, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, Ayam Atma Brahman. Now your final state of your mystic journey. You have become blended with the moon. And you are showering goodwill for all. Your heart has become a boundless source of goodwill. Sarve bhavant sukhina. May all be happy. Sarve santu niramaya. May all be free of troubles, diseases, miseries. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. May every soul be awakened to realize Aham Brahmasmi. Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. May miseries, pain terminate forever. And we conclude with Om chant. Om. 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 Ram, 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 Ram. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Ham Hanumate Namah, Om Ham Hanumate Namah, Om Ham Hanumate Namah. Om. Prayer for shower of Karunamaya Ras, grace of God, shower over all of you with the blessings of Shakti, Bhakti and Mukti. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukum Bandhanan मृत्योर्मुक्ष्यमामृतात्। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम तत्सत्।